want to just sow a seed into this community, because this community is the community that's folded around us for the past 3.5 years and helped us to improve our health, to eliminate prescriptions. And today, my husband and I are so happy to say that we are prescription free, because they encouraged us to add more water, to eat more plants, to exercise more, and to reduce toxins and to add homegrown food into our everyday.
That's right, honey. And we're just proud to be here. This is a great community. Like Laurie mentioned, we really care about the people here. And whoever invited you on this call is somebody who really cares about your health, your wealth, okay? And I mean, that takes a lot of courage to say, I think I have something here that can help you. And so those are people that really love you and care about you. I love this business. I love doing it with my wife. We have so much fun together. We are today in Temple, Texas. In 2 days, we're going to be in Austin, Texas. In three days, we're going to be back in Atlanta. And it's all around this business. We're doing this business every place we are. It's been so much joy. We've been meeting so many people. And like Laurie said, it's been awesome for our health and all. And so right now we're in Temple, Texas with our daughter. I want to flip it around. You know, she didn't want to do veggies on her tower, and I'm just really proud to show you what she did with her tower. So it's another twist on what you can do. We want to show you
exactly how versatile this gardening system is. Though Everton and I grow most of the food that we eat, we want to show you what she was able to do here with her tower, which is right here on her patio. So in this tower, she's using this completely as her gardening system. She's always wanted a garden, and this just makes growing flowers and adding plants into her everyday super easy, no maintenance at all. Here are the flowers. We found some flowers that grow naturally in this area. And she has joined us in our business, she and her husband. And what they've done is they've introduced this gardening system to floral shops and local shops who also would like to grow flowers. You guys, there's really an opportunity to be as creative as you want to be with this business.
That's right.
I have the honor of introducing a dear friend who has not only inspired Everton and I, but she brings so much commitment, joy, and passion to her friends and this community.
Absolutely, baby.
It is my pleasure to introduce and invite next Dr. Sonja Shavers.
You guys are amazing. Actually, Laurie and Everton. Laurie, I called Laurie before I even met her because I had questions about the tower, and I was admiring her tower so much. I just called her because in this community, we can contact just about anybody through Voxer. And she was so receptive and answering my questions for one of my Tower Garden customers. And ever since then, it's been, let me call Laurie, let me call Laurie. I've backed off some, Laurie. I've learned a few things, and now I know so many more people. I don't have to just pound you with all the questions, but that is the beauty. And then Johnny and Beverly, I want everybody to know that when people say, these are my friends, I get to wake up every day and interact with my friends. And what a blessing that is. And these sidelines are amazing. Beverly and Johnny. And Johnny, I love your talk about culture and the way that it plays a role. I don't know if I've said this, but actually my education degree is in multicultural education and diversity. So that is definitely part of my jam. So I welcome everybody, and thank you to the Hicks sisters, because I met Adrian and Marla in a taxi, in an Uber in Austin. I think that was the first interaction we had live other than Voxer. And I knew instantly in that conversation to the airport that they were going to do something amazing. And here they are. And when Marla invited me to speak, I thought, there is no way that I can say anything but yes, yes, Amazing, yes, because this call has meant so much to me. I didn't know how to share the towers. I started growing about 5 years ago, but I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm proof, like Beverly said, that you don't have to be a gardener because that is definitely not me. Don't like dirt. And but I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm doing with my towers. I'm just being creative and having fun. And I'm a therapist. So the therapeutic benefit that Beverly spoke of, because she's a mental health professional too, is so real and it centers me. But I want to share, and then all the sidelines that are on this call are amazing. I feel love every day. And I wish that everybody could feel that in the work that they do. And they say, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. So we don't work. We do have fun and we do empower other people. And but actually, I want to also thank Gay Russell because, and she's on this call. About 6 years ago, I was on a call to learn more innovative ways to work with ADHD children. You see, my practice was primarily with teenagers and adults. Children were not my specialty, but I was still getting these children from my existing clients saying, no, I want you to work with them. So I jumped on this training, and I'll be brief about this. And Gay Russell was the trainer. And I didn't know her from Adam. She agreed to speak with me. I was also on a journey where I was searching for something because all of my life I have been just exhausted. And I didn't know what it was other than I was low on iron. I was born anemic and I stayed that way. And every time they got it up close and tried to stop the meds, my iron would drop again. And at this point, when I jumped on that call, I was also hot flashing. I mean, I grew up just having colds several times a year. I had flu. You know, I thought that's what you do. And you get over the counter meds and you fill your cabinet. I'm looking at my cabinet because I'm in my kitchen today. But you fill your cabinet with all of these over the counter prescriptions that I now know are not regulated and they can actually do more harm than good. And you take that stuff and you get antibiotics and you do it all over again the next year. Well, once I was introduced to Gay Russell, I asked her what was the orange flyer that said Juice Plus on, because I looked her up on Google. And after she shared with me that it was whole food concentrates, just that phrase, I knew that I was onto something because I was paying $64 a month for what I thought were the best vitamin possible. And what I know now is that vitamin can also do more harm than good. They are not whole foods, and whole food concentrates definitely heal the body and in a way that is right for everybody. And we use the example of an apple and the nutrients that's in an apple and what it can do for your body. And it's right for the body. It's nature's food, not isolated nutrients that man has put together. And so once I started taking these whole food concentrates, oh my goodness, after about a year, my iron started creeping up. And after a year and a half, I was in normal range. Guys, that had never happened. And here I was, a new grandmother at that point, and it had never happened in my life. So, of course, that had my attention. I wanted to share it with other people. It became part of my everyday practice. I couldn't help but share it with everybody I came in contact with, certainly my clients, because what we know now, I've learned so much from this community about whole food nutrition and what it does. And I'm not vegan, but I'm vegan many days. I am flexitarian. You know, we come up with all kind of names. But I will share just briefly that my grandson needed help in the womb. These whole food concentrates that his mother took made all the difference in the world. My husband has come off medication. My son, who had acne, not acne, it was spots all over his neck, tried everything. He has a long neck because he's pretty tall. 2 weeks, it was gone. It has impacted my whole family. So my friends, all of my friends have either been introduced to Juice Plus or are on it. So that's a little bit about my story. I do not get colds anymore. I don't have the hot flashes I used to have. Sometimes I have a little warm wave. That is amazing. And then my son says that, it's also good to prevent hangovers. Not my thing, but okay, but if it works for them, hello. So I want to show you my towers. I have 3. Beverly and Johnny and Laurie and Everton are such an inspiration. I have 3. I have 2 out on my porches and I have 1 inside. But it is growing so much of what I love because I love kale so much. I didn't want to be without it. But I'm growing some mint. As you other growers know, this stuff grows so fast. I have to cut it down, give it away. That's, if you can see that mint. And then this is some celery that has grown. I think it's about on its last leg. I've used it up quite a bit. And then on the other side, I have more kale. This has been my kale tower that I put in my shakes and my salads. If I make a sandwich, I put the kale on it. So that's the first one. Oh, I'm so excited about what I'm about to show you on this one. We're growing peppers, we're growing dandelion, and we're growing chives. And look at that. Pepper. I love that pepper. Okay, and there's some celery down here. I'm not sure if you can see that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited about this one. Let's see. So I'm growing some dinosaur kale. I'm growing some lemon basil. I'm growing some collards, and I love this stuff. Let's see if you can see that. These are green onion and rosemary. And I had some dill that my son used to love to swipe because he's a tartar sauce lover, and it just popped his tartar. I grow kale everywhere, so every tower had some kale. And here's some chard. But this is what shocked me the other day. I looked under here and I hope, can you see those babies? Oh my goodness. I had about 6 peppers, guys. I hope you can see that, the peppers. I'm so excited because I just didn't know that I could grow peppers inside. And peppers, onion, I use those every day and every meal. So this is exciting. And I want everybody to have a garden.